Turning now to Commitment 2014, and the U.S. Senate race is heating up. Republican challenger Scott Brown is closing the gap with incumbent Senator Jeanne Shaheen. He now trails her by just 2 points heading into the final 2 months of the campaign. Our Adam Sexton joins us now to explain what's behind Brown's momentum.
Well, Shelley, according to the pollsters, this swing doesn't have as much to do with Scott Brown or Jeanne Shaheen as it does with how Granite State voters feel about the current occupant of the White House.
The potential matchup between Senator Jeanne Shaheen and Scott Brown is regaining some of its sizzle after a summer in which the incumbent maintained a fairly solid lead. The latest WMUR Granite State poll shows the candidates in a statistical dead heat. Shaheen leads Brown 46% to 44%, but that lead is well within the margin of error. Dr. Andy Smith of the UNH Survey Center says national trends are boosting Brown's momentum.
In the U.S. Senate race, we're seeing things tighten up, and that's largely because of forces that are outside of New Hampshire. President Obama's approval rating has been declining in the country, and it's dropping in New Hampshire as well.
The new polling shows 38% of Granite Staters have a favorable opinion of President Barack Obama, while 55% view him unfavorably.
This is very similar to what we saw with George Bush in 2006, the year the Democrats took over all of the political offices in the state of New Hampshire.
The Shaheen campaign responded to news of her narrowing lead, saying, quote, "We've been ready for a competitive race since day one, and we are running the kind of grassroots campaign that New Hampshire deserves." Scott Brown, who held a health care roundtable with seniors in Manchester Thursday morning, attributes his gains to traditional shoe leather campaigning, but says the only polls that really matter are the ones in which people vote.
People, I think, appreciate the hard work. They expect it. They expect me to continue it, and while I'm up today, I could be down tomorrow, and I'm going to continue to work right till the second the polls close on November 4th.
Democrats in the Shaheen camp wasted no time making a fundraising appeal off of Brown's apparent closing of the gap, saying, quote, "They're gaining on us, and give now, immediately, to stop the Republican surge." Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.